Good morning and welcome to Captain and the Jew Sports Show. It's okay.
The Jew? Seriously?
Seriously. 11 a.m. here on the East Coast for you West Coasters. You're not up yet. Sorry. So, we're going to start off today by talking about the Glenn and Friends Football League. What a lovely bunch of assholes we have here.
Fuck you.
What a lovely bunch.
Fuck you.
We'll start off with the season wrap-up. Why not talk about Jelly's Army? Silent but deadly is what I'd like to call him.
Wicked fat.
Yeah, he stunk.
Yeah,
The
so
whole
he is.
beginning of the season, he decided to win when it counted most. He worked himself right into the playoffs, only to be dominated. Well, not really. Lost by 3 points. However, good job to him. Still fell up short, like most his women say.
And his penis.
Moving on to Kirill, the Russian Rocket. By rocket, he had a downward spiral fast from a beginning of the season that looked good to a terrible end. Kirill,
Vladimir.
Russian Rocket.
Moscow.
Dmitry.
Young.
Yeah, not Dmitry Young. Alexei Kovalov, as we also know him as.
Fedorov Fetisov. Malkinov Jerkinov.
Sergei Fedorov.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Kirill came into this league as a roommate and good friend of Mike's from college. We took him in as our own.
He's a friend.
He actually is a great friend. I would say that he's a good friend.
He's a good friend.
He's a good friend. He comes over, he doesn't say shit, but he'll drink your beer. He'll drink a lot of your beer because he's Russian.
He'll bring the beer, actually.
Yeah.
He brings all the beer.
Yeah.
But then we get to the whiskey, and then it's just all fucking sorts of a shit show. Let me tell you, it's a good
Yeah.
time.
But I will say this year, not being able to ride Aaron Rodgers' dick all season
Yeah.
has made it tough for him. As you can
Oh.
see, he didn't really do so hot in the playoffs, Cotton. He didn't really do so hot. Maybe it's because Aaron Rodgers wasn't doing so hot because he didn't have Kirill to sit on his dick.
There's a correlation there.
There is.
There's a correlation there, Andrew.
Maybe we'll give a phone call over the Green Bay Packers and just let them know, Kirill, you're the reason why they shit suck right now.
Call over Aaron Rodgers, say, hey, there's another kind of Packer that you're missing.
Yeah. His name's Fudge. Fudge.
Fudge.
Kirill, good luck to you next year. Suck a dick.
I'll sail to tomorrow.
Suck a dick.
Suck it. Ibrahim.
Let's talk about Reeves, the
Oh.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hooray. Tim had a season for the ages. He was quiet all season, had minimal comments. Unbelievable. Tim, another season has gone by, and yet another season we have heard minimal from you.
Yeah, I bet he didn't even know the season happened.
I mean, he probably slept through it, to be honest with
He didn't even know the Saga was a playoff. Playoff?
you. Playoffs?
Talking about playoffs.
Playoffs? Let's hope that you have a chance to keep yourself out of the dirt in this last matchup. You better hope Breeze throws up thousands of touchdowns. All right? And you better hope Cincinnati sucks a dick. I'll put my dick in you.
Could lose one.
Ouch
Yeah.
my knee. Ouch your season.
Ouch your season. Ouch your dignity. Sucks to be you.
It does suck. I mean, you blew. I know there's nothing you can do about it, but you blew.
A little hard.
You blew hard.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much else you could do. I
Yeah.
mean, you packed it in week one pretty much when you saw Jordy Nelson done, and then it only got worse from there.
You didn't think about calling on the Greek god of wins to maybe help you out there? Herpes?
That's what happens when
Winning.
That's what happens when you brag so much about your draft.
Sleeper pick of the year. Sleeper
And
pick
that's
of the
what
year.
happens when you have too much pride to make trades that may not be in your favor, but when you realize it probably would have been.
We'll trade, and the kicker that I will pass on to you is the guy who I'm going to drop next week.
Yep.
That's the sweetener.
Well, it's better than Jackie saying, "Hey, let me trade. I will only trade people that I'm on my bench, but I want your starter."
Yeah. Well,
That works. Never.
call it the Latin heat trade.
So, all right, Des Nuts for president. Clue
Yeah.
us in on how that season ended for them.
Started off with a lovely name and ended with a blistering failure. What a lovely little bit we started off with, Des Nuts, which Cora is very, very liking to. Welcome to the new family, Cora, and welcome to Mike's Nuts. Also in news, Des Nuts has lost 7 out of last 8, which is a phenomenal way to lose.
Yeah, Ari, but when you look back at his draft board here, when you've got Des Bryant, Jeremy Hill, and Joseph Randall as your top 3 picks, you weren't expecting much from him anyway.
But we got Blake Bortles down there in the 17,000th round. Good thing we're playing a keeper league, right, Chris?
But if you look at his team setup and choice for roster each week, he seemed to have left Bortles on the bench more times than in the starting lineup.
Well,
Interesting.
it's a lovely Bortle he drank.
Des Nuts for president, also known as this fucktard, has the best drafts in the league year after year after year, and makes the best coaching decisions year after year after year. He also knows how to tie a great tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're missing a chromosome. uh,
Taking shits and picking Blake Bortles, son.
yeah, you're taking shits in the middle of games every time, and plus you're eating right now in the middle of our broadcast.
Sometimes you just gotta re-energize. Gotta get those.
This
calories.
guy over here thought it was a fun joke to pick up Blake Bortles, but then he never started him when he realized it wasn't a joke.
Keeper league. Doing keeper league.
We're not doing a keeper league, all right? Because you're not able to keep your dignity after the shit season you had.
No, bad.
Yeah, exactly.
5-1 start to lose 7 out of 8.
I was secretly hoping he was the one that was going to be in the Sacco contention.
I could have. I had the second least points this week.
You did. You did. Moving on, the Honey Badgers. Speaking of which, the Honey Badger and the Arizona Cardinals just clinched playoff berth on Thursday.
I'm gonna throw up.
So, Honey Badgers, ran by manager Matt Sheffield, had another great season. However, when I say another, I mean great as in not being in last place.
Hope you shit your pants.
Si, senor. Matt Sheffield decided to pick an all-Eagles team, which failed him most weeks, including sitting Tom Brady most of the time.
Well done.
Yes, Sam Bradford, way to go.
Yeah, he's a real trooper.
However, he found his way blasted to the top of the leaderboards with some key losses by the Manchester United, boosting him into the top spot in the playoffs.
He's sleeping right now, Bill. I don't know what he's going to be thinking about if this loud noise that's going on in the newscast room.
He's probably very angry. He's not sleeping. He's getting his knife out and he's planning on attacking.
What
the
a
show.
wondrous weekend this will be.
I know, right? Oh, the Purple People Beaters.
Can't say anything bad about him, Geoffrey.
No, he's on top of the league. Was that you?
That was Cora.
I felt that. I felt the breeze
So did Mike.
because the windows are closed. Can't complain the fact that he is one of the best pickup artists out there. And I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about waiver wire.
And how he picks his dick up off of his face.
Yeah. I can't say the person who makes the most moves in the league puts himself in top contention.
Every fucking week.
Correlation. There is a correlation factor. He's also made many trades. Wait, what's that? The most trades? Most trades in the league. I'm getting that from our correspondent down south,
What's his name?
Glenn.
Wad?
Yep.
Well,
People Beaters flew into the playoffs, top of the divisional leader in his division, and is looking to get himself to the championship once again. Although, once again, I mean, he was in, what, first place last year?
I think he's a champion.
Yeah, he was a champion.
Champ
It's unfortunate.
status. Good for him. Always a pleasure to be around. Always a pleasure to talk business with. I will say that. Have we talked about
Chris the Plumber Kane.
Kingpin?
Kingpin, as we're known. Remember that, what was it? The Plumber horror show on Nickelodeon? It was like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Zeke the Plumber. Remember that one? Anyway, I do. Yeah. Somehow pulled all the shit out of his ears, eyes, mouth, and asshole to put himself in a good spot.
Not only there, but also off of Mike's penis.
Yeah. A lot of shit inside that foreskin.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
He's Jewish.
He is Jewish.
He's got foreskin.
Well, he keeps his foreskin in a little mantle.
He also uses it as an earpiece when he's on the road.
Yeah, he chews on it when he's bored.
That's his fucking Bluetooth right there. Blue
Yeah.
dick.
Anyway,
Purple Helmet Warrior.
Kane said that if he wins the league this year, he's going to get it tattooed on his dick. Not that he needs another tattoo. Let's be honest. Am I
The
right?
Tau face is a Gemini.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's true.
And the nose on fire cross.
Just if you get a chance to read his arms, make sure you notice that the spelling is correct.
Don't get a tattoo
Right.
high, guys.
Yeah, don't ever get a tattoo high.
Never again.
Never again. Moving on. Best TDs in the league. The only female in the Glenn and Friends Fantasy Football League. Everybody expected her to do shit terrible. However, she posted up some great pickups and point totals week to week,
Not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous of those TDs.
leading her to be in the top 5 for points scored this season.
Only to lose this week to the dog-loving and dog-masturbating multiple scoregasms.
Which we will get to for Playoff 1 wrap-up soon.
Better wrap it up in your fucking bag, Cora.
It's true. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, you
Better.
like it rough.
However, we both agree that judging by the fantasy football draft and who drafted 4 best TDs in the league, there's a bit haziness to whether or not she ran her own team all season.
Collusion.
Collusion? Possibly. More later.
Yahya.
I'm not sure about best TDs in the league. Manager Paul Cantor is putting you a running for your show right there.
I also beamed it.
So, you're just lucky to be in this league because you are our best friend. However,
Stop telling us what we can and can't say on the message boards.
exactly. Also, El Brolo is not allowed to help next year,
Unless he's taking Jordan's spot.
which, by the threats that Jordan has made, there is a good chance.
I told him.
However, El Brolo can sit and watch from the stands.
From the stand.
From the stand.
Can you just say it normally?
From the stand.
From the stand.
From the stands. From the stands. It's no surprise that with his help, you actually did well this year. First season, shit. Second season, shit. Third season, la 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 la. Help really does help.
Help really does help.
To you.
You only gotta go.
Moving on. Everybody's twerking for the weekend.
Yeah, that guy's a real cocksucker.
Yeah, all right. Posting up a terrible regular season record of 4-8. 4-8. Does that put him second to last, I would say, right?
Yeah, second to ass.
Yeah, right. Rashad Jennings, great pickup there,
Yeah.
sir. Great job.
I don't even know who was on your team. You're so not even a point of this league.
The biggest news coming from everybody's twerking for the weekend is the big trade he made with multiple scoregasms.
Did that
Giving
work out
him
for him?
Antonio Brown the number 1 pick for his team to get Alshon Jeffrey and the Carolina Panthers quarterback, Cam Newton. Worked out in both favors. However,
Leave the dog.
take
Leave
the
the dog.
cannolis.
Leave the dog.
Take the cannolis.
Leave the dog.
Take the cannolis.
Cora.
Anyway, trading top pick for 2 bench players for multiple scoregasms. Risque, might I add. However, both teams did benefit, but still came up short in regular season.
Kind of like a commissioner.
Yeah. Cheers, fucker. On to the Mutts. This guy came out, blasting the doors wide open. Andy Dalton, Cincinnati Bengals, looking great.
Fire top.
What happened?
What? Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing here.
Looks like he hit a roadblock at one point and lost his chance of making the playoffs.
Oh.
Mutts. Ouch my knee, posting 2 victories all year. 2 victories all year versus the Mutts, who just missed playoffs because Des Nuts for president beat him for points for total on season. Ouch my knee came up big in the one game he needed to, posting 117. The Mutts would not have beat anybody this week.
Not even
79 points would not do it. Landing the Mutts in the Sacco match.
Ooh. 2 of the people will go to the Sacco, and my little nipples will go to Tokyo.
Blues versus Manchester United. Coach Jordan Trumbulo came back today or last week I should say, with a 126-111 victory. Kirill posted 111 is a big score for him for the past couple of weeks. 126 is common for manager Jordan Cherundolo, even with losing one of his running backs. And might I add, if you did not see the news, he just had another running back put on IR. It's a bold move, Cotton.
See if it works out for him.
Probably
Also,
not.
in addition to that, smart move by Mr. Coach Kane, picking up the backup for said team.
Not just the backup, both backups.
The backup
to
and the
running back
backup's
market.
backup.
Yeah.
Ass to ass.
Ass to ass.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Completely cock blocked Jordan.
Oh, I like it rough.
Completely cock blocked him.
Good for you.